Hi, my name is Jacob, and this is my new YouTube channel called Legoteensuperstructor, and today I'll be telling you my thoughts on set 70654 called Dieselnaut. This is Teen Woo, which is one of the 7 minifigures in the Dieselnaut set, and he has a special molded handle for his sword, and he has this specially molded white hair, and he has a gold bandana, and he has a face print with a goatee. And he has a nice torso print to show what he wears on the first realm in Ninjago Season 9. And if you turn him around, he has a back print and a second face print. This is the second minifigure in the Dieselnaut, which is Jay and his suit from the first realm. And he has the same sword as Woo, and his other weapon is a sickle on a chain. And he also has this nice, mask piece that has 2 pieces, and if you take this one off and turn this around, you can see his face print, and he has this shoulder armor, and he also has some torso and leg printing. And if you turn him around, he has a second face and a place where you can hold his sword. This is the next minifigure in the Dieselnaut set, which is Zane, and he has a bow and arrow. And he has the same kind of mask as Jay, and you can see his face print, and he has torso and leg printing to represent what his ninja suit looks like in the first realm, and if you turn him around, you can see the back of his head and his quiver. These are 2 of the dragon hunters in the set, and the reason I'm showing you both of them right now is because they're pretty much the same except for 2 pieces. So the first one we're going to look at is Skullbreaker. And Skullbreaker has a little sickle on a staff, and he has this top piece of his mask that you can take off just like the ninja and turn it around, and you can see his face print, which is the same one that is on muzzle, and he has torso and leg printing to represent what the dragon hunters wear, and he has back printing as well. And Muzzle has the same top piece as Skullbreaker, and the reason I can't show you his face print is because you'd have to take his whole head off to see it. And he also has this shoulder armor which looks very menacing, and then he has a sword on a staff, and he has the same torso and leg printing that is on Skullbreaker, and if you turn him around, he has the same back printing. This is Heavy Metal, which is the only female character in the set, and she has a sun hat, and she has a face print, which is exclusive to her character, and I can't show you her whole face print because of this shoulder armor, and she has a special build for a gun with a translucent orange chain, and she has a exclusive torso print and the same leg printing as the other characters. And if you turn her around, she has back printing. This is Iron Baron, which is the last minifigure in the set, and he has a really cool staff with a sticker detail to represent the face of a dragon and orange pieces that represent the horns of a dragon, and in his other hand he has a robotic extension, and he has this little piece that is just like the ones on the other dragon hunters, except he has it turned around so you can see his face, and he's holding a knife on his chest. And he has a top hat that you can take off, just like this, and if you turn him around, he has a back print. This is the side build of the set, which is the dragon armor, and it has a gold helmet with dragon horns on it. And then he has some shoulder armor, which on one side it has a little dragon face, and on the other side just regular shoulder armor. And he has a little breastplate underneath that, and he has these 2 clips that can hold his sword, which has a specially molded handle and blade, and his shield, which has a dragon printed on it. And then you have this little build underneath it to hold it up. This is the Dieselnaut, which is the main build of the set, and at the very front you have the bumper, which has a tiny bit of movement, and right behind the bumper are the headlights. And on either side of the cockpit, you have the treads, which they do not have that much movement because they don't really work that well on hard surfaces like tables. They will work better on like soft surfaces like carpet. So if you have this set and you want the treads to move, you might as well just put the whole set on carpet. And right here you have these kind of like rocket launcher things. They don't actually shoot, but that's what they're supposed to represent. And if you open this up, you can see that the interior of the cockpit has a little seat, and I have put Skullbreaker in there. And then you can close it up, and right behind it are the spotlights, which have a bit of flexibility. And right behind the spotlights is this little area, which pretty much just has blank space, but to get inside there you move this, and you move it on the other side. And right inside there, you just have, the blank space. But a nice use of the blank space is to put the dragon armor in there, which it does work pretty well. The head sticks out, but I really think it was a waste of space, and they could have maybe made that area a bit taller so you could have fit like a computer in there. And right over here on this side, you have a little hidden flip fire missile. And if you just touch it, it can shoot pretty easily just like that. And over here, by turning something that is on the other side of the vehicle, you can spin the Iron Baron's cannon all the way around. And it has a flip fire missile right on top, and it shoots very well. And right behind Iron Baron, you have the prison cell, which can move down just like this. And you can pull it off, and that's not the only thing that comes out. You also have a weapons rack. And let's just take a look at the weapons rack real quick. So, the weapons rack is a pretty nice little build. You have these two things that can flip up because they're attached to hinges. And you can open it up. And you can see that I've placed some of our characters' weapons right in there. And you can close the weapons rack back up and put it back in the back of the Dieselnaut. And now, here's the prison cell. And if you take the very front part off, you can see that I have put Zane in there. Which, of course, the cell can fit 3 characters inside there. And the side areas can open as well. And this area can open as well. And it's a pretty nice little part of the set. It was probably the funnest part to build. And you can attach it via some Technic pins, just like that. And if you turn this whole build around, on this side, you have a little crane, which you can keep a character inside there and move it down by turning this knob, or move it up. And this is the knob you use to turn Iron Baron's cannon. And this is pretty much all the play features with the set. And overall, lots of nice play features. Lots of posability. Lots of hidden things as well. I only have one issue with it, which is a lack of interior space. But that can be easily fixed with a bit of customization. And so overall, a 9.5 out of 10 on this set. Thank you for watching. Click the link down below to check out more of my videos. Stay tuned for next week when I tell you my thoughts on the Empire Temple of Madness.